Alright everyone, I've decided to start replacing the fuel pump in the Camaro while it's warm out, because knowing Michigan, it could go back to 0 degrees like tomorrow, so might as well get started today and see how far we get. Alright, so I've got the rear hatch opened here. Thankfully the shocks work. So the fuel pump is underneath here. Now, the proper way to do this on these 3rd gen Camaros and Trans Ams is to pull the rear end and then pull the gas tank. Now, I'm not going to do that because that seems like a lot of work. I didn't pay a lot of money for this car, so I don't mind cutting it up a little bit. And then I can, patch it later and it'll be fine. So I've done this before on a 92 Camaro, so I need to cut on these lines and then across about where this dent ends right here, and then we'll fold it and have access to our fuel pump. But first I need to run to the hardware store because I don't think we're going to get very far with this tiny blade. So we will do that and get back on. Okay, now that we've got a little bit bigger blade on there, we can start making our cuts. So, here we go. Okay, Now that we've got that done, can get a screwdriver and peel this back. So let's go ahead and do that. Be careful not to cut yourself. This jagged metal. And there you are. There's the sending unit with the fuel pump in it, of course. So now what we'll need to do is, of course, unplug it. And then we're going to need to cut each one of these lines about right here, so that this can come out and check out the fuel pump. Alright, so before I start cutting these fuel lines and pulling this all apart, I figured it'd probably be smart to check and make sure that I'm getting power to this, because if I'm not, well, I have a whole nother problem, and the fuel pump might be just fine. So I'm going to have to cut a little more so I can bend that down and get to the plug that's down there, and I'll see if it's getting power with this. Alright, so I went ahead and cut some more out, and I've got the key on, and it is getting power. So it's not getting very much because my battery's pretty much dead in this thing, but it is getting power. So I guess I will go ahead and start pulling the sending unit out. Alright, so I got these lines cut, and also ended up cutting myself, safety third, and I just used the Sawzall to cut those, since Sawzalls don't really make any spark, so no danger of causing a fire. Plus this fuel is very old, so I'm going to need to get some kind of pump and get all the old fuel out of the tank. Hopefully there's not too much. But I've got some friends over now. Hi! So I'm going to end it here, and we'll finish this on a part 2. I just spotted America flying around. That's America right there. Although now I can't see him because he's in the trees. Oh well. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment, and click that notification bell for new videos. And have a good one.